So, well, what initially brought me to VRChat was the fact that it was, free. When I first got my hands on a headset, it was a Christmas gift to myself and my ex. And, I didn't really have anything to do. And so I, just put on the headset and I found a free game. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to play it. And now I've been on here for over a year. And it's it's honestly something I do daily just so, I can hang out with friends and play games and socialize because I'm not really in a position to go out and go to clubs and stuff. Not that I would really want to do that anyway. I'm more of an introvert, and this is a great way for me to socialize. You know, without having to socialize in a sense.
What got me into VR chats? Obviously, I would say some old meme videos on I guess I don't not vines but old funny compilations and seeing some huge YouTubers being on VR chats or just in the VR aspect, and it kind of drew me I wonder what it's like. So one of my friends, he had a VR, the Oculus Rift, and it was my first time being in VR. It was very wonky to my head, to my body, and especially to my mind, because I'm standing still, but yet I'm doing all these shit stationary, flipping around, turning around, rotating my whole body. It was very mind fucking to me at first, and now since I got the whole since the quest, I'm able to practice more, explore more, and play new games. I mean, more games than I have before. That's what got me into it.
At first, I used to just troll people. Not what you expect. I wasn't one of those kids that did the Ugandan knuckles fucking shenanigans or whatever. It was just I don't know. I used to just bullshit to people or just make people think I'm crazy.
I am crazy. I escaped an asylum.
Okay, sorry. That wasn't me. I'm really sorry. I have multiple personality disorder, and that was Kevin. I named him Kevin. That's what I gave him.
Wait,
He doesn't like names. Every time when I named him, no, maybe so.
I think it was honestly the social aspect, not even discovering cool things, but finding the social network that you see in the bigger YouTubers videos where they have this whole clan of people that they're around. And that's something that I really wanted, and I feel like it's something that I found because I found your group of people.
I gotta kind of think about that one. I will say, I mean, I saw the YouTube videos, not no offense, not VR tubers, because it wasn't really a thing back whenever I was kind of getting into it. It was just regular video game YouTubers that every once in a while they would do VR, and I saw them playing the other games and stuff. But then I want to say Swagger Souls, because yeah, he made fun of the cringier parts of VR, but then he also still enjoyed himself and showed that you can have fun in it. It is kind of weird and wacky, and so I was just you know what? At the time, I was I want to do that. Get a nice avatar that I like this one, and just go interact with people, especially during COVID and lockdown and stuff like that. I was I'm not interacting with people as much as I would like. And so that specifically is what got me into VRChat. I had a buddy that had a VR headset back. He was a roommate, and we didn't have Wi-Fi, so I played Beat Saber on his headset. But besides that, that's what got me into VR. But then I was I might as well give VRChat a go. Once I got it.
I had friends on Xbox, and I'm still friends with them. And they helped me build my PC probably about 3 years ago. And when I got done building my PC, we were just kind of goofing around on Steam. Gmod, Castle Crashers, goofy games. And then one of them was like, hey, have you played VRChat? I'm like, what's that? And then he showed me, and I kind of started looking around. I was like, wow, this place is kind of cool, I guess. And then they have not touched that game since that day. They probably have about 50 minutes on record for this game. I have a ton, which is a little sad, but I enjoy socializing, so that's one of the main reasons that brought me to this game, socialization. But back to the story, I got on this game again, and I'm in a world. It's kind of like the VRChat home, but it was a little different. I think they reamped it. It was like a before updated VRChat hub world, I think. And I met this guy, and his name was Morningstar6. I still haven't friended, but I talked with him for like probably like 2 hours. He told me everything about him. Not everything, but just some stuff about him. And I told him stuff about me. I was like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And then again, I come back on. I met this guy named Fishstick, and that's where things just go off. That's a lot of lore to go into. But I'm still friends with him and Morningstar. It's just no, they haven't met each other ever. So that's kind of that. So here I am, like 2.5 years later.
Okay, so like I said, I got this headset from this guy that I was friends with because he was like madly in love with me, and I guess the girl before me, he got like a headset for, and then she ghosted him, and then I was just like at his house one night, and he was like, oh yeah, like let's play VR. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, I want you to meet my friends. I was like, okay. And then he was like, since you liked it so much, I guess I'll just give this to you. At first I was like scared I would never use it because it was just so confusing to me. Because like getting onto a new game, it's just like, like what are the buttons? How do I use it? Just like stuff like that. Then like I let it sit for a few days, and then I finally picked it up, put it on, and I went on to I went to No Time to Talk, and that's where I met Jason. And then after that, then I was added to the Discord. I actually also met Violet at the same time that I met Jason. We just were in that drawing room. That's like this is the second time I've been there since then, or first time I've been there since then. I don't know. I liked it, and I was learning more from them, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, this is kind of fun. And I get to talk to like other real people, and so then I just kind of kept playing it after that. But like before that, I barely even thought about this game. Like I was never like in the market for a headset, or I was never like gonna get a computer or PC, and then I guess I was just given one.
What brought me to VRChat? Man, I'm gonna sound fucking cringy. It was back in 2017 where the Uganda Knuckles was like first blowing up. Me and my girlfriend at that time, growing up as kids, I always laughed at Uganda Knuckles, and I never really had like a PC or anything. So like growing up around 2019 where I first started playing VRChat, and like that's like where I was like, hey yo, where the Uganda Knuckles at? But I realized the meme died like a while ago. So like I'm like, oh fuck, man, I've missed out on everything, and everything's fucking dead. But throughout VRChat though, I met a lot of cool folks though, cause like, man, VRChat has like the perfect place to socialize if you don't feel like going outside, and that's what I fuck with. But what I don't fuck with is people making their life dedicated to this game. But overall, that's what brought me to VRChat. Just the Uganda Knuckles meme.